Paramount first.
Thank
Erica
you.
Simmons.
Yep. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It's been just such a pleasure getting to know She's the First and Tammy. We met back in August, and ever since then it's just been a great road. We've been inspired by what they're trying to do, and a great partnership. So with that, this is our General Manager, Gary Tucker, to just give you a little bit more information about the hotel and say thank you for your time.
Hi, thank you very much. First of all, we're very honored to be able to host you at our hotel. The Paramount really, we pride ourselves in our involvement with the community. I'm not a real great community speaker here, but I'll try the best I can. We welcome you. We appreciate the opportunity to be able to help and to be part of this wonderful organization. And as you can see, there's a lot going on with the property. We're undergoing a major renovation of the property. There's a very unique theater opening up in the lobby of in the basement of the property on December 31st, which is quite exciting. But the purpose of this is really to welcome you all and to welcome you to a great, what we consider a great effort, and we're very proud to host you. And thanks for the opportunity to be here with you. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to the Paramount for hosting us tonight. Good evening, I'm Lindsey Pollak. I'm the very, very proud board chair of She's the First, finishing up my very first term and looking forward to going into 2014. You know your true supporters who come out on a night like this, so bravo to you for coming out in the snow, paying 7 times extra fare on Uber, however you got here. We're very pleased to have you. We are just wrapping up our 4th year of She's the First, and so proud to do it at the newly reimagined, renovated
Much better said
Paramount
than me.
Hotel. I was
Write
still the
that down there.
We are fittingly in the Brain Trust room, and all of you are our Brain Trust. And my Brain Trust is the amazing founders of She's the First, Tammy Tibbetts and Christen, Brandt. And I just want to acknowledge them for their amazing work in starting this organization that we're here for today. For those of you who may be new to She's the First, we are an organization that supports girls' education in the developing world, and we do that through a network of college and high school campus chapters. So we build philanthropists and young leaders here in the United States to support girls' education in the developing world, and Christen's going to talk a little bit more about our reach. What I'm really proud of this year, 2013, is that we raised $500,000 to support our mission. We did that through all of you. We also did it through some absolutely amazing and prominent supporters, the Diane von Furstenberg Foundation, the Novo Foundation, who has just given us the first year of an ongoing 3-year grant. We were recognized on the Clinton Global Initiative stage by Chelsea Clinton herself. Only the 3rd most famous Clinton, but still a very good Clinton to recommend you. And we were recently named on Time's 30 Under 30 list. So it's thank you. I myself am not under 30, but these ladies are. I just want to finally honor and thank our board of directors for 2013. My vice chair, Tom Kearns. And our full board of directors, Sloan Davidson, Nicole Golden, Shanice Hawkins, Kimberly Heinen, our treasurer, Denise Ristari, Rachel Sklar, Leslie Zakis, our secretary, and of course Tammy Tibbetts and Christen, Brandt. Thank you for all of your dedication and hard work. Thank you. And with that, I just want to thank all of you for being here tonight. We thank you for your generosity, for your support, and really for your enthusiasm for our cause, which we all believe so deeply in. And it's really wonderful on nights like tonight to celebrate with all of you because the day-to-day work can get really hard, and we have an extraordinary year that we're going into, our 5th anniversary, with a very big goal that Tammy is going to share. But first, Christen is going to talk about our international efforts and our work on campus. So thank you again.
So the great thing about the numbers is that they're short, but
Not small, just short.
not small, but short. So in 2013, thus far, we have sponsored over 350 scholars. We've sponsored those 350 scholars for over 650 years of education. And we've done that through a campus network of 83 high schools and colleges that are working relentlessly to constantly raise funds and raise awareness about girls' education. We have also this year, as Lindsey said, raised $500,000, half of which was solely for girls sponsorships. So we have raised $250,000 for girls sponsorships. So often people will come to us and ask, how is it that you have done so much with a staff of so few? There are 3 of us. And the answer to that is constantly that we have a network of incredible volunteers, especially here in New York, that work tirelessly for us, day in and day out. That includes a junior board and an incredible team of ambassadors. So when you see them around the room, I believe that they're wearing black tags, but please stop and ask them what they're doing for She's the First, because they are amazing people. So thank you.
My turn. Well, first I will sing the same song of gratitude to all of you for being here tonight, and especially to the Paramount Hotel. I told them that this is really the best gift that they could give She's the First, is the chance to bring all of you together. Tonight I wanted to share a short little story with you about a pin that I found on Instagram last week. It's one of those tipping point moments. I saw a picture of this posted by a teenage girl in Pennsylvania named Gianna. And in the caption of the picture, she explained that she proudly supports She's the First, and that she designed this pin with 3 beads on either side of a larger bead. And she said that this 3 and 3 represents a statistic that she found on our website, that only 33% of girls in the countries that we're involved in attend secondary school. And then she said that this large bead in the center represented women like her who were working towards their education. And most importantly, she's making these pins to sell them and raise money to sponsor a girl with She's the First. So in the caption, she left her email address to take orders, and I of course emailed her because I wanted to be one of her first customers. And when I did, she emailed me back and attached a letter. It was a letter that she had written to her principal just the week before to ask for permission to start a She's the First campus chapter. And that was the best part of it for me. And that's when I realized that this pin represented more than the one girl who made it, or the one girl who will be sent to school with all the money that she raised. It represents a movement that is unfolding before us faster and faster every day. It represents a young woman who saw a problem in the world and came up with a creative way to fix it. And it represents finding a network, like She's the First, to take the desire to make a change in the world and find the direction on how you can do it. And that's really what the U.S. programs of She's the First do, our campus chapters specifically. We have our annual leadership summit, and this year the students stayed at the Paramount. We have ongoing mentoring Google Hangouts that Christen conducts. We produce resources and guidebooks for them so that in the process of sending girls to school, and you all know the Girl Effect and the international impact that that makes, but also we're transforming the lives of young men and women who are your nieces and nephews and daughters and sons and neighbors and mentees. So, as we look forward to the year ahead, it's been alluded to throughout the evening, we are setting a big, hairy, audacious goal. In 2012, we raised $250,000 in total as an organization. This year, as you heard, we raised $500,000. So that means only one thing for 2014. If anyone wants to take a guess on what that $1 million. Witnesses publicly setting the goal of raising $1 million because we have the full confidence that we can achieve that with your support. And we know that that's the kind of resources that we need in order to continue supporting all of our current 300 scholars, but also filling the need for our partner schools and the remaining girls who need to be sponsored, as well as supporting our 83 campus chapters, but all of the Giannas in the world who want to start campus chapters. So, I have a little homework assignment for you. If we think of these pins, because this is my metaphor for the evening, representing all the millennials who are out there, and we know we can count on them.
they're multiplying by the day to raise the funds to send girls to school. But if we take that a step further, what do pins go on? Fabric. So I'd like you to think of yourselves as sort of the fabric of She's the First, that all-encompassing support that all of these pins will be able to, you'll hold us all together. And you can do that by continuing to support our U.S. programs and our general operating needs, personally, through your companies, and through your influential networks. So, this is the homework assignment. I have 2 questions for you to consider during this very generous time of year. One, given that this next year, actually starting tonight, we are debuting a new sustained giving program called the She's the First Stakeholders. So this is a new opportunity for us to be able to work with donors, offer them special benefits and even closer communications when they pledge to give any amount on a monthly recurring basis, so that we can then better predict our revenue and make decisions for longer term planning and innovate better and more strategically. So if you're interested in that, please pick up the papers around the room or come have a conversation with me. So I leave you with my questions now. 1, would you please consider contributing financially to be part of our $1 million year? Or will you make an introduction to someone who will? And if everyone in this room takes that one action, either option A or B, I am confident that this time next year, we will be standing here, maybe the Paramount will host us again, celebrating $1 million. So with that, I would like to propose a toast to 2014, our $1 million year, to the networks that brought us here today and that will take us where we need to go in the future. So thank you, everyone. Continue to enjoy the drinks and the food and the music and the company. Thank you.